Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. Just another question about infrastructure. You're saying that the president was trying to clear up what he meant on Thursday and that it was not his intention to issue a veto threat. He said, if they don't come, the two bills together, I'm not signing. Real simple. So did he change his mind or did he make a mistake?
I will say, Peter, I know that we're quite focused sometimes on process in here. I understand that. The process of a bill becoming a law is important, but the president intends to sign both pieces of legislation into law. He is eager to do that, looking forward to do that. As you know, they are both moving forward on dual tracks in Congress. The leaders in Congress are ensuring that is happening.
Okay. Something one of the advisors said this weekend, Cedric Richmond, he said, Republicans defunded the police by not supporting the American Rescue Plan. But how is it that that is an argument to be made when the president never mentioned needing money for police to stop a crime wave when he was selling the American Rescue Plan?
Well, the president did mention that the American Rescue Plan, the state and local funding, something that was supported by the president, a lot of Democrats who supported and voted for the bill, could help ensure local cops were kept on the beat in communities across the country. As you know, didn't receive a single Republican vote. That funding has been used to keep cops on the beat.
But at the time, that was sold as these local police departments might have a pandemic-related budget shortfall, not we need to keep cops on the beat because there's a crime wave.
I think that any local department would argue that keeping cops on the beat to keep communities safe when they had to, because of budget shortfalls, fire police is something that helped them address crime in their local communities.
For those in the local communities, the White House's argument was the American Rescue Plan is going to be $1,400 checks. It's going to be vaccines, vaccinators. It's going to put us on the path to beating the virus.
It did those things as well. It was a pretty good bill and piece of legislation.
Okay,
go ahead.
Just one more. This weekend, Gwen Berry, who hopes to represent the United States as an Olympian on the hammer throwing events, won a bronze medal at the trials, and then she turned her back on the flag while the anthem played. Does President Biden think that is appropriate behavior for someone who hopes to represent Team USA?
Well, Peter, I haven't spoken to the president specifically about this, but I know he's incredibly proud to be an American and has great respect for the anthem and all that it represents, especially for our men and women serving in uniform all around the world. He would also say, of course, that part of that pride in our country means recognizing there are moments where we are, as a country, haven't lived up to our highest ideals, and it means respecting the right of people granted to them in the Constitution to peacefully protest. Go ahead.
I want to switch gears real quickly on the COVID crisis.
Sure.
So you're planning a really large party at the White House on the 4th of July.
A party for frontline workers and men and women who served our country, yes.
And also the National Mall will be open, but we are getting reports now of increasing cases of the Delta variant. Experts are now warning that those who got the J&J vaccine might actually need a booster shot. Some of these experts have actually gotten such booster shots themselves to guard against the Delta variant. Is this too soon? Are you being risky by basically allowing many, many people to get to the National Mall on the 4th of July? Is there a risk that you could be, in essence, doing exactly what was criticized by the Trump administration, creating large gatherings that are risky?
Let me first say that we have been, our North Star has been data, has been scientists, has been the advice of our medical experts at every point since the president took office. And just a few factual details. I'm just saying, in addition to what you conveyed, the majority of Delta cases are in people who are unvaccinated. We may see some vaccinated people who test positive for COVID, of course, as we know from the data, but those people often have mild symptoms, remain out of the hospital, and the best way we continue to convey to people across the country to protect yourself is to get vaccinated, including and specifically the higher percentage of young people under the age of 27, who are at a lower rate of vaccination than people who are over that age. So I would say we, of course, will continue to evaluate any steps that need to be taken to protect the public, protect the American people, but we have made significant progress, and we are confident in our plans moving forward for July 4th.